Hello, YouTube. We would like to tell you the fascinating story behind Rio's most famous landmark, the Christ the Redeemer statue.
Welcome to the Nothing Box, our favorite place to hang out when we're just busy doing nothing.
The majestic statue of Christ the Redeemer stands 2,310 feet above the city of Rio. It has fascinated many tourists, experts, and historians for nearly 100 years. It is ranked as the fourth largest statue of Jesus Christ in the world, the largest Art Deco style sculpture on the planet, and in 2007, the statue was deemed as one of the new seven wonders of the world, along with the Roman Colosseum and the Great Wall of China. It is located at the summit of Mount Corcovado in Rio. The statue stands at an astounding 30 meters tall, about two-thirds of the height of now New York Statue of Liberty, and its outstretched arm reaches a span of 28 meters. It's become a cultural icon and a famous landmark in Brazil, but most importantly, the statue has become a global symbol of Christianity that attracts millions of believers and non-believers on the top of Corcovado every year. It began with designing a massive statue of Jesus Christ in Rio that first came about way back in 1850s. A local priest came up with the idea of placing a Christian monument on top of Mount Corcovado. He made a request to Princess Isabel, the daughter of Emperor Pedro II and Princess Regent of Brazil at that time. He requested to fund the project, but the idea was scrapped after a declaration of the Republic was declared in Brazil in 1889, a pinnacle move as it separated the church from the state and the country. And then, after World War I, the Roman Catholic Archdiocese in Rio and some group of locals started becoming concerned about the lack of religious faith in the Brazilian community. It was then they hoped that by placing a towering statue of Jesus on top of the mountain in Rio, it would fight against the increasing godlessness in the country. It was agreed that the statue to be placed in the summit of Mount Corcovado in order to be visible from the parts of Rio, somehow a way of reclaiming Rio back to Christianity. Now here are the details. The statue's design was from a collaboration work of different designers who crafted the statue over a period of 9 years. The total construction of the statue cost $250,000, funded entirely by the Catholic community in Brazil. The first concept came from Brazilian engineer Heitor da Silva Costa, wherein he sketched the statue as Jesus carrying a cross in one hand and a globe on the other. And he also came up with the idea for the statue to face the rising sun from the top of the mountain. Later on, Da Silva Costa changed his mind and decided to design the statue into massive Art Deco style that is seen even today, wherein Jesus Christ is shown stretching out his arms wide as if to welcome the citizens of Rio with open arms. The face, on the other hand, was designed by the Roman artist George Leonida, while the statue's Art Deco design was done by Paul Landowski, who spent several years designing the statue into clay pieces, which were later shipped to Brazil and remade with concrete. The question is, how did the statue get up there? Anyone who visits the statue for the first time is, how did they manage to make the statue get up there in the first place? Because of its massive size, the statue was actually put together on top of Mount Corcovado, and all the necessary materials and workforce were transported to the mountain on a small cogwheel train, the same that is used to take tourists on top of the mountain to see the vistas. Workers used long poles to act as scaffolding during the construction phase, and they actually had to scale them in order to put all the materials in the right place, a task that must have been truly daunting in every sense of the word, yet symbolizes the locals' intense religious faith above all else. learned something about the great and famous statue of Christ the Redeemer. Hopefully, you'll be able to visit it soon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Did you like our topic for today? Check out our latest videos and other cool stuff by subscribing to our channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to get the latest updates. Till our next video, ciao!